Shout out to all the trucking community, you know what I mean? All truckers, females, male out there, all across the world, you know what I mean? So today I'm here doing my um my 1 year review in trucking, you know. What I think, the pros and cons, what I've experienced so far. So this is I complete a year about 2-3 weeks ago, and yeah, it's been a journey. So I started with crst, and I did crst for about 9 months. I went to school with them, got my license. I worked with them for about 9 months. The agreement was to pay back, I think, $2,800. Alright, $3,000. Owe them $2,800. One is which, or if you don't stay with them for the 9 months, you gotta pay them back. I think 5,000. Yeah, 5,000 back if you ain't stay with them for a year. So I did my year with them. I paid them back there. I did 9 months with them, and I pay off my debts. Experience with crst as a new driver. At the time when I started, 3 weeks with a mentor. You do that, they pay you $700 a week, and after that you have to find your co-driver and you hit the road, which is another part of the struggling, because you're gonna choose the right person, you know, ups and downs with co-driver, switching out in and out, you know. But it was a learning process. And in terms of money, crst, they have a good company, if I should be honest about them. Like, they have a good structure. You can run like 4 weeks and you can take like a week off, you know what I mean? 6 week, whatever, you can take time off. They don't really pressure you as long as you don't overdo it too much. Really and truly, I think for every week it should be about 2 days for every week, you know. I think 4 weeks on 4 days off, but you know, sometimes if you overdo it, you can take a few more extra days if you want. So it was a little bit, you know, but being out there, crst, money, money. God bless when you make a good paycheck, you know what I mean? Like, you run, you get more shut down, especially in the winter. They shut you down for everything. They shut you down for wind. They shut you down for rain. They shut you down for snow. They shut you down. Every little thing, they just shut you down. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so easy. You get a message. You need to find somewhere safe and shut down. Like, you don't get paid for shutting down. So you shutting down ain't doing not good for you. Be out there for weeks and you barely make anything to come home with. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, that's one thing with them that I can testify. That shutdown is crazy how much they shut you down. And running live loads, ooh, you can be at the shipper for hours, man. That didn't pay you. You know, it's like you gotta be running against the clock, trying to be smart in order to make some money in crst. If crst should take care of the drivers that they got, so them driver can make money, they would be a more stronger company. But they hire a lot of people and they ain't got the job to give you. You out there sometimes sitting no loads, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that good. So I jump off crst, you know what I mean? I couldn't blame them, because they tried to give me a dedicated and my team driver, you know, he messed it up. So if you can get a dedicated runner running farmer with them, that's cool. You know what I mean? If you can get a dedicated XPO, dedicated FedEx, dedicated R&L, dedicated road runner, where you know you just drop in and hook in the same place you go, you drop one, you pick up one. That's good. You know what I mean? So I can't blast them all the way. I see people blast them all the way. I'm being honest with you. They have good structure, but they just have too much drivers, man. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? They have the ability to be a stronger company. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I jumped from CRST 9 months, and I came over to CR England. I did 3 months. I'm here about 3, going on 4 months now. And CR England, they promise you 1,400 a week. Top driver make 18. Depends on how you push. And real talk, they deliver and they promise. You know what I mean? It's not that luxurious over here like crst. You know, cause crst got the truck well set up for you already. Like, you know, you got your amps and everything well set up. All you need to do is to buy like your microwave, but you get a full setup with crst. You know what I mean? But CR England, they strip the truck of everything. You know, the fridge gone. You know what I mean? You gotta purchase back I forgot what that thing name for the fridge and all of that. You gotta purchase all of that, and they gotta set it up. You know what I mean? They got policies. You can't just buy any I don't remember the name of it. You can't just buy anything and do your own setup like that. If something happen, they gotta blame you for it. So they want you to purchase it from them, and then they do the setup. So they don't give you no fridge, they don't give you no microwave, they don't give you anything. You know what I mean? So you ain't really got no comfort. You have to create your own comfort. You know. So coming from crst, where crst you get a fridge, a brand new fridge come in the truck. All you have to do is buy your microwave, and all the setup is already there. So you just plug everything up, and it's ready to go. Yeah, coming over here, that is not that luxurious. I don't know about the newer equipments, but for the one that I drive, yeah. But it's alright. They pay you what they offer you. Even if you ain't make it, cause you work and your week cut off Wednesday before 12. So for instance, last week you didn't make the mark that you're supposed to make, and you run Wednesday. They will even take part of that and put it over there, or take it and put it over to make up for what you didn't make. And then they push you for the week so you could make the next week paycheck, you know. So they try to keep you at that 1,400. I run hard, so you know, sometimes I'm making close to 18. You know, I walk away with 14 something, 13 something, close to 15, close to 14, over 14 after tax. So CR England, in terms of money, yeah. Only thing, I don't know about the OTR, but doing dedicated, which I do, dedicated, you only get 34 reset. For me, that's hard. You know, that's hard. I don't know. I can't. I don't like the 34 reset. You know, I'm the kind of person I do things when I get home. I got things to do. You know, around my yard, and you know, gotta make sure my wife got everything taken care of. I'm that proactive kind of person. So getting 34 and go home and try to cover all grounds to get back on the road is crazy. But you can call off or whatever, but that gonna affect you. So if you want the money, you gotta do the 34. If you wanna do over 34, you don't make the money. So it's like, you know, it's a two-way street. It's up to you how you do it. You know what I mean? I'm a dedicated person though, so I keep it rolling. But experience over here so far, I'm telling you the truth. My intention coming in trucking was to buy my own truck, run with a company, get the experience and buy my own truck. But based on what I'm seeing going on with the owner operator, I already see that's a joke. And I also see that they're bringing in this autonomous trucks, and whether people like it or not, they coming. So people saying that, oh, it ain't gonna happen, it can't happen, it's impossible. Listen, it's coming. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. So a lot of people gonna be surprised when it reach, and they gonna be like, oh, you know, I lost my job. It ain't no joke, it's coming. And there's a big company pushing it. You feel me? So whether you wanna sit back and relax and say that it ain't gonna work, it's impossible. Yeah. A lot of people think that it was impossible to have an automatic transmission. You know what I mean? So it's coming. So you have to get with it. Now, doing a year in trucking and being, you know, over the road, out here all over, I would say if you ain't got a vision, you know, you'll probably get frustrated. You know what I mean? You have to have a vision. So I came with a vision of buying my own truck and starting my own business. Now all that shift during the pandemic, it's a crazy market. So I have to go back to the drawing board and find something new. You know what I mean? So if you ain't got a vision, maybe this ain't a place for you. They said over years of experience, clean record, it open more doors and opportunity for you. But for me, your bills come now. You know what I mean? Your bills that you gotta pay on a monthly basis is here now. It's not, you don't look over the mountain for next year and say, okay, next year I'll be making more money, so I'll be able to take care of these bills. The bills are here now, and the bills gonna get taken care of now. I can't say if I'm gonna be here next year to be paying a bill next year. You know what I mean? So for me personally, you know, the bills are here now. I gotta think about now. I gotta make the money now. I gotta take care of my family now. I gotta do what I gotta do now, not next year or the other years, to grow experience in trucking and hope that, okay, after I get some more experience I'll be making more money. When I get there, I'll do another video. But right now, you know, it kind of sucks. So you have to have a different vision. Okay, I need to make some money, and I got a plan to invest in something that's gonna turn over some cash flow or something. But just come here and running, taking 34 hours. It's if you ain't got nobody, you know, family, no nothing to worry about, and you just wanna be out here living in your truck and doing your best, like, that's cool. But for responsible people, kids, wife, you know, family to hang out with, and yo, you can get frustrated and sleeping. No matter what they tell you, get as much rest as you can. Driving, doing team driving. Maybe solo is definitely is better, but doing team driving. Driving as a team. I can say that you can't guarantee a rest. The truck keep moving, the road ain't good, dropping in potholes. Sometimes your team driver probably doing something, you probably have to get up and help him. You probably get in a bad situation. Like, rest ain't guaranteed. No matter how you try to lie down and say you're gonna sleep. I mean, for some people, maybe if they got, you know, some sleep disorder, whatever, they probably. But for light sleepers, you're never gonna get enough rest. Fatigue, pull over. No matter what the circumstances, pull over. But it's hard. You're gonna get fatigue. You know. That's why I'm trying to get off the road, because I realize that you can't avoid fatigue. And the company will tell you pull over and rest and all of that. But guess what? Anytime if you resting too much, the load gonna get dropped, and it gonna drop on time. And if you resting too much, they're gonna put you at the bottom of the pit. So you ain't gonna be making no money. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to get off the road. I'm trying to find a local run. I work hard, I push, you know what I mean? Like, I don't play out here, you know. For me personally, like, I work with people. Well, no team ever have problem with me. I switch out a few teams which I have problem with. I never argue or fight with none of my team drivers. I never get into an argument. You start to recognize their faults. You know, if you're paying attention, you will see who the person is, and how to deal with them. Now, it don't make no sense you start to fight with a team driver. Because what you think gonna change is not gonna change him. So the best thing you do, if you realize that you and somebody can get along, don't start no argument or no fighting or whatever. All you gotta do is figure out how you can switch from that person. And keep searching, you find better people. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I will pay attention to them whenever I see that they doing stuff I don't like or they acting ways I don't like. I don't argue. I just said, alright. When I come out the next week, I double back on them, watch them till they jump in their car, and when they jump in their car and drive off, I come back in the truck and I move my stuff out. And I just gone in the wind. You know, I never ever see none of them back again. I pack up all my shit and I block that team driver. I move on in my life. I ain't got time for stress. Cause you don't want frustration and distraction driving a truck out here, you know what I mean? You gotta be more responsible than that. And a team driver who is toxic to you, is toxic to your life, you know. You don't wanna deal with that kind of team driver. So yeah. Don't argue, don't fight, just move on. Get another truck, tell your manager, you know what I mean, whoever your superior is, tell them that, hey, I don't want to do team driving no more. I'm trying to go with somebody else, or I want to do solo, or whatever the case. You know what I mean? And just move on. You ain't gotta argue with nobody. Most company make room for that, for you. So my first year, it's kind of a little bit disappointed. Oh, you watch all these videos before you get into it, like, oh yeah, you can make great money. Yeah, over time you might, but you have to put in context that you're traveling, you're going to a weigh station. Them cops there at the weigh station, they're waiting to just find a fault to mess up your record. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody wanna say, you being responsible. Yeah, you gotta be responsible and do your pre-trip and whatever, but at the end of the day, they're there to mess your life up too. And sometimes you might check something and whatever happened to it might don't happen when you check, but maybe happen after you check. You probably check it, and by the time you leave, whatever occur, and the next thing you get into a weigh station and you pull in for inspection. You can't be perfect with that kind of stuff. It's just facts, you know what I mean? I'm good for right now, but it's scary. Whenever I pull into a weigh station, I'm being honest, I feel, worried, like, oh my God, I'm just hoping, I passed a level 1 just a few weeks back. You know what I mean? So that's cool. But it's a little bit uncomfortable at all times. I passed a few of them with crst when I was with crst. I think I did 3 inspections over the 9 months period. And I passed all of them. The crst, when I leave after I pass the last one, I leave. They're supposed to pay me $100 for inspection when I pass. They didn't pay me for that last one. But yeah. You know what I mean? It's a little scary. Do your pre-trip though. And just hope the best. But in terms of a year, I don't think it worth it. I was working 2 jobs, making 12 to 1400 a week. You know what I mean? And coming into the truck, I'm making a little bit more than that, but I'm gone for a week, get a 34 home. So it's like 6 is one, half done is the other, you know what I mean? Like I've been used to making good money. So I can't say I'm making good money right now. I was expecting to making more money. That's why I came over here into trucking, thinking that, yeah, everybody was hyping you up, you can make thousands of dollars a week, and maybe it was like that. But the shift right now, and I came in right when the shift was taking place, so It's okay. But, you know, it's not that. It don't worth for you to be gone for what you're making. That's how I look at it. Running for miles and cents on the miles. Nah. I would say try to find a consistent, you know, like salary. Instead of running on cents on the mile, I would say, you know, find a company that pay you per hour. It's more consistent, because running for cents on the mile, if you don't run, you don't make money, and they don't always got work for you. This company, yeah, but sometimes it gets slow around here too. You know what I mean? Sometimes it gets slow around here. When a company hire you for $1 on the mile, they're gonna make sure you got work for them to get paid, and you to get paid. You know what I mean? Like, cause they know they're gonna pay you. You know, so I figure that I'm trying to find a job that pay me per hour. That's my next move. I don't wanna do no. I rather to make $10 a week consistently, more than to make 500 this week and 25 the other week. You know what I mean? I want something consistent. That's what I need. You know what I mean? So I think it could be better. You know, if I should give my honest opinion. If I know that you're gone for a week or 2, 3, however long you stay out there, and you come home, you're supposed to be able to do something good for your family. Something extraordinary where you can make up for the time that you're not there or you're missing. And if you're just going out there making pennies and coming home and you're still struggling, like, what's the point? You know, what's the point? You're gone for 3, 4 weeks and you come home and you can't take your wife to dinner, you can't take your kids to the park. You know what I mean? Bills already take away everything. You can't wait to get back on the road because, you know, ain't nothing left by the time you get home. You know, you can't do an extra day if you need to because you ain't got no money. You don't. I think it's modern day slavery. And I think that's why they're pushing all these self-driving trucks real fast, because they realize that the industry is at a scare-driven mode right now where people can flip at any given time and maybe can call for a strike, and they're trying to eliminate that with the self-driving trucks before people reach the breaking point, because it's not far for people to break. You know, everybody complaining, but they know that people gonna break, and they're trying to make sure that they beat you to the punch before you break. You know what I mean? And that's how it goes. But personally, no. I'm trying to figure out something else new right now. I'm looking to different direction, different avenue. I'm trying to find a local job so I can got more time to focus on something different. Otherwise, I'm chucking. It's not what I expected personally. Over the years, if it get better, I can do a video over the years and say, yeah, it do get better. But for right now, CR England, I appreciate you guys, man, because you guys deliver. Not like Chris promised you like 2,500, 5,000 a week. Like, that's what they're telling you. You know. So week you're going with $400. You know what I mean? $500. I was making less with crst than what I was making one of my job before getting to trucking. I was making less with crst. And I was gone. I used to go for like 5, 6 weeks because I'm trying to make all the money I can. And no matter how long I stay out there, doesn't do me no justice. You know, CR England, I'm being honest, for a new person, it's not a bad place to start. And yeah, you can grow with them. They offer local opportunities after, you know, you'll be a good driver consistently over 6 months or whatever. But at the end of the day, how many positions they're gonna always have to offer, you know what I mean? So I can say, yeah, it's not a bad company for starting, and it's not a bad company to grow with. according to what I hear. You know, it get better over time if you maintain a good driving record and you the policies, you adhere to everything. It get better over the time. Yeah, but for me, I don't think it trucking right now at this stage. I don't think it really worth it. If it get better over time, I will accept it, but I don't regret it. It was a nice experience, you know what I mean. But I'm looking for different avenues of income right now. This ain't me. This ain't what I'm looking for in life. You know, this ain't my purpose. It's a dangerous job. It's a dangerous job, man. You know, getting out there, being safe every day. It's dangerous because the regular cars on the road, they do some stuff sometimes. You have to pray. You know what I mean? You gotta maintain vigilance at all given time because they will mess you up. You know what I mean? And you can go to prison for not being wrong. Because 90% of the time it's the cars cutting you off and doing all the crazy stuff. How can a little ants fight with a chicken? You know what I mean? Just do that, man, for me. How can an ant fight with a chicken? You're gonna get crushed. You know what I mean? Like, that's how cars are out there. You know, it's a dangerous job, man. It's a dangerous job, you know. And it's scary sometimes. It can get scary. Don't watch all the videos and all the glamour. They're doing that for likes and clickbaits and selling stuff, and you know what I mean. It's a show. It's a facade. Believe me, the real life trucking. Nah. You don't understand. You gotta find some way to stop, shut down. You know what I mean? You gotta stop for break. You know, you have to be always trying. No. It's different. It's different from the YouTube videos and the TikTok videos. You know what I mean? It's way different. You know, so that's just my 2 cents on my 1 year. You know, it's still going, and I appreciate everything trucking do for me. I'm not bashing it. I'm just telling my personal experience, man, and I hope it could have a little bit closer to the narrative that they're selling. And they're saying truck drivers short, and that ain't true. Because they ain't paying us enough money out here, so there's no way it could be short rich, you know what I mean? So, you know, don't listen to the hype, because that's what they did in the pandemic. They tell everybody it's a truck short, they get into trucking, it's a good paying job, best paying job. And everybody and their mama run behind the wheels. And then they realize that they trick us. They trick us, they wasn't telling us the truth. You know, so for new drivers, man, just don't come with too much expectation. You know, don't have too much expectation because you can get disappointed. But for me, it's doing alright. It pays some bills off and paying some more bills off, you know what I mean? And I'm navigating, you know, coming next year, I'm starting to see if I can find a new career or, you know, something more, you know, consistent. And I'm growing, and I appreciate trucking too. So, you know, my experience and your experience and your experience and my experience. So you just gotta get out there and go get your own experience and form your own opinion. But this is just my opinion, you know what I mean? For my personal feelings only. You know, so peace out, and you know, let me know in the comment section if you guys have any Christian. And you know, I'm just doing this right here, so don't be so hard on me, you know. But we will talk sometime soon again in the future. Peace out.